It's basically the building disintegrated. I mean, there's nothing left of it.
No injuries reported after a house exploded in Regina Beach this afternoon. Nothing remains, and a state of emergency has been declared in town. And reduced to rubble, a Yorkton apartment fire leaves at least 40 people homeless. Plus, missing the mark, the auditor says the LEAN program and long-term care centers are falling behind standards.
The Global Regina Studios, News Hour Final with Whitney Stinson.
Good evening and thank you so much for joining us. A home at Regina Beach is decimated and a dozen others damaged following a major explosion. It happened at about 2:30 this afternoon and is being blamed on an underground gas leak. The scene is shocking. Global's Kim Smith was out at Regina Beach today and caught up with the owners of that house.
Shock, more, disbelief.
Their home, now a pile of rubble, was more than 100 years old. Mark and Kathy Oldershaw bought the cottage about 8 years ago with their kids. They've been renovating it and it's been winterized, so they've been spending about half of their time out at Regina Beach, even in the winter. Luckily, Kathy Oldershaw had to work in the city this week. Otherwise, they would have been out here.
We could have been there last night, so we were thinking of coming out and didn't, thank God.
It hasn't really sunk in yet, so we'll see.
And no one was hurt.
Yeah, nobody was hurt.
We weren't in the building. We lost
furniture.
We lost things,
but
that can be replaced.
We weren't there.
You can't replace a life.
The blast shook homes and businesses several blocks away. The RCMP says 12 additional houses are damaged, as well as the town post office.
The house that sustained the most damage, obviously, that was right across the street from the post office, and the post office did sustain extensive damage as well. I know the roof was collapsed, the wall was caved in as well.
The town of Regina Beach has declared a local state of emergency. As of Wednesday evening, gas and water to homes in a 3-block radius to the explosion had to be shut off. An emergency check-in center has been set up at the local elementary school.
We come together when somebody of our own community needs help, we're there. And I think that's the way of any small town. There's been a lot of small towns that have gone through problems this last while, and this is all you've seen. People pulling together to work together. Your neighbors are your friends.
Several hours after the explosion, smoke continues to billow. Sask Energy says an underground gas leak is believed to have been the cause. The Oldershaws are just thankful no one was hurt and are staying positive despite losing their home.
Now I've got another project to do, I guess. We have to figure out how we're going to rebuild this thing.
Kim Smith, Global News.
Town officials expect the gas and water to be shut off at least until the morning.